Right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back at the renovation. Everything's been plastered, some things have been painted. I like what they've done here. Even though this is going to be behind units, but they put a little stop bead on. Just makes it look very finished. I like that. Customers hung all Rads ready. And these are going to have just some M-feed elbows. Straight up in intervals. I told him to get locked drain offs. That only looks like one to me, for God's sake. All these drops should be, because they're all pipes drop down the wall, all these should have drain offs on. Get in the drain. Right, just open that drain off downstairs. So to try and empty most of the system now, I need to allow some air in upstairs, so we're in the loft. I'll just pull off these two. Bloody hell. You need two hands on this. This is the bathroom. Customer's put his home first fix in. Toilet. All he wants is some tees off this. Sorry, some elbows off this, teed off for the bath and the basin. Got a towel rail going on that. Hopefully I'll get that on today. Start off with closest one's at boiler, I think. Oh my days. This should help speed up the process. Should be bang on that. Oh, did some good measuring, did whoever first fixed this. Oh wait, it was me. I'm getting cocky now. One of them's going to go terribly wrong. Shouldn't be much left in here, but it is a drop, so there will be a little bit. Plaster have actually kept pipes quite clean, haven't they? No, they're alright. Nasty flux. Is this going to be a perfect length? Oh, beautiful. I'm going to solder this up with a valve out position because door's got rubber washers and don't want to melt anything inside there. These are on show, so I had to do my best soldering. This is the beauty about using speed fit in the wall. I've got enough swing on this to get it in, otherwise if that had been soldered and I'd soldered that elbow on there, there'd be no movement to get the valve. The thing you've got to be aware of when speed fits in the wall is about how much heat you get on here. Yes, that looks atrocious, but it's hopefully never see that. Yeah, you don't want to melt the O-ring in the speed fit fitting, so just be gingerly warm for that fitting up. So that's one done. No drain off, because we only got one drain off, so whether we swap them at a later date, I don't know. I'll leave that with him. I'm going to crack on with this one and that one. I'll move on upstairs and that's when I'll jump back to you. So that's these three done downstairs. He's not got the plinth heater yet, but can't really do anything with that for now. Got lucky and all pipe centres had stayed in the right positions. Normally the plasterers move them or they become unlevel or whatever, but got lucky on that one. So these should be a damn sight easier, although they're not as aesthetically pleasing because they come out of the floor and not out of the wall, but it's what the customer wanted, plus it's cheaper, labour wise, there's less involved in it. So basically it's just going to be cutting them off straight in for 1, 2 and 3 in the loft. This is the towel rail, and these are the valves he's got. So just liquid PTFE heat them in. So it's got a chance to set, ready for mounting that on. Very nice. Huge tray. That's the rest of the bathroom. So my plan is to get all the radiators on. This one can't stay on because he'll not get his skating board on. So I'm just gonna leave that isolated. And the one downstairs below this, which hasn't been plastered, that's not gonna get filled either. then we're going to look to get the boiler wired up, the thermostat wired up, fuse spur wired up, and get the boiler commissioned so it's got some heat in this house because it's absolutely freezing. And if there's any more time at the end of the day, we're going to get the shower tray and waste in. It's going straight on the ground, there's no leg kit. So we want to get that in so it's ready for tiling. And the bath, basin and toilet, we'll just have to come back another day because there's absolutely no chance I'm getting that done. So this will be episode 3 out of what I believe is going to be 4. Yeah. So this isn't the case for every valve, but normally the bottom of the tail is where you're going to be cutting it off for length. You know what, this is V2 Plus, it's alright, but in the cold, I just find it's not really good to work with off the brush anyway. Yeah, I used to like the one that you just put your finger in, although I'd then wipe it all over my pants, but so it keeps me a bit cleaner I suppose, but yeah, I just find the brush is hard work when it's cold weather. I'll just clean off the excess paste to keep it nice and shiny, make sure I'm not getting this blue VTFE on anything. Perfect, now I'm going to carry on doing that for that one, the other bedroom and the loft. So you don't need to see me do that on every single pipe. That would be incredibly boring. So we were measuring the brackets of this, you just measure from centre of pipe going out the wall to centre of bracket, and then mark them fixing points on the wall. That will give us our bracket locations. How cool was that? So he's digging out with your hands, or a spade. Will it go on? First time. I think it's on the other side. That one did. Yes. Beautiful. Right, she can be filled up now. All rads are isolated. It's only testing pipe work that I've done this morning really. And yeah, inlet points of the valves. That's a good sign. See, second fix is actually quite easy. It's all in the first fix. Doesn't take you long at all. Not even dinner time yet. Obviously, it took a lot longer if I had to hang all the rads. I'd possibly been here all day doing that. And now I'm going to get boiler wired up, condensate, root finished. Maybe the blow off, maybe not. It's not going to do any damage for now if it drips on a concrete floor. So we're bleeding the system. Obviously I'm going to start downstairs, work my way up. And when I'm opening the lock shield sides, the radiators closest to the boiler, I'm only opening half a turn, and then the ones furthest away I'll open up, up to 2 turns, nearly open full, just to try and balance the system. And if it needs more balancing, I'll look into that when we get the heat on, see what happens. So that's the system, all full, all rads full, which are going to stay full for the time being. So I'm just going to get onto the wiring now. I've got Sparky's going to put me a fuse pair on there. That's our live neutral and earth in. And I just need to do my live neutral and earth out and my switch wires out to EP8. Yeah, again, I've not had a chance to pick up any 45s, so just bent it with the pipe bender. I think it's going to be best that way. So that's that wired up, just needs mounted at wall. Really not happy with that condensate pipe. Because I've been buying pipe off Tool Station and these fittings offline, they're not perfect size, so they're a pain to get in. It doesn't look too bad here, but you can just see where it's kicking off there. But yeah, that's in. Just gonna let that drain into a bucket until we've got the kitchen in, and I can tee it all into the kitchen waste. I'm gonna be ready for commissioning now. Can't wait to get some heat on here. I'm freezing. So we've got power back on now, just done our air purge on this. Obviously got all the TPI gear to commission this boiler. I've purged the gas as well. Still need to do the blow off and bits like screw the flue up and stuff, but you can do that. You can do that shortly. Get this set up now. Then I can get my flow and return temperature differentials. And finally, 4 out. Beautiful. So before I get the towel rail vented and turned on, I'm going to chuck some cleaner in it just to wash out any debris and flux residue that's left off this. And I can empty it out next time I come. But yeah, get the thermal imaging camera and see what's going on with these, but they're all toasty warm. Tidy up, put my analyzer bag away and stuff like that. Register the boiler. I always do that on site because when I get home I'll forget. I'm going to fit the shower tray. Then you can crack on with tiling, and I don't need to be here for another week, so. Alright, so that's the waste in, allowing for plywood underneath 10mm ply. Obviously it's quite straightforward, the waste pipe was already put in position by the customer, but it's quite straightforward to work out your traps. You just need to measure it off the bottom of the tray for location. I'm going to apply this floor and then I'm going to stick it down with rapid set tile adhesive. Although manufacturers will probably say sand and cement sticks to nothing. I think Flexi rapid set tile adhesive is the way forward. I know people use silicone and all sorts of stuff, but that's just what I do. Never had an issue in the last 16 years. So I'm going to be using this classy seal, which the black sticky stuff sticks around the outside of the tray. And then you have this lip. It's for if ever the silicone seal breaks. I'll show you when it's on the tray. But if ever the silicone breaks, the water can't penetrate beyond that. And that goes basically behind the tiles or whatever wall finish you've got. Not cheap though. So that is it on. Sticks like shit. Really does, but it's good stuff. It's expensive as well though. Yeah, I'm just going to, after I put the board down, put the mix on top of it, silicone, then black wash it, silicone again, tray on, tighten that up at the top. So that's all bedded down now and level. That's in and done. Put a bit of silicone on top as well before I screw it in. Nice McAlpine trap. So yeah, I'm just gonna silicone this back now, just so it's out of the way of the tiler. And that's what I mean about the protection. If the seal breaks, silicone seal, it's got nowhere to really go. This will be behind the screen as well. It'll have to come back in the tray, the water. So yeah, just a bead behind there. Just keep it up like that, all the way along. Just going to find the joist here, so I can cut a hole out and pour some water down this trap and just check it's running perfectly sound and there's no leaks. Well, that weren't a bad little guess, to be able to reach my hand under there and feel that trap. Just pour a bucket of water down it, just test all this. The floor's being tiled, and once it's plywooded and tiled, that's it, it's game over. Obviously the ceiling downstairs has already been plastered. Yeah, best check this now. And that will be me done here for a little bit. Next time I come, I need to put the bath in and the basin, waste and hot and cold. Finish the blow up on the boiler, just little bits like that, but there's heat on now, and like I say, shower trays in, so we can start tiling. I'm up to a point where I don't need to rush back, thankfully. Next time you see us, we'll be fitting the bath, doing a bit more on the bathroom first fix. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you've not, give it a thumbs down. Drop me any comments down below, I'll reply back to every single one, and I'll catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching.